If I had to ask you to search something on the internet, what would your first instinct be? If I had to guess, you would probably pull out your phone, go to the Google app, or go to Google Chrome and search what I'm asking you on Google, right? Unless you're a DuckDuckGo fan, of course. But there's a new contender on the block looking to dethrone Google, and it's created by none other than OpenAI. Hey guys, welcome back to The More You Know. It's a series on YouTube where we go through interesting topics that we find on the internet. Today we're going to be talking about Search GPT. Alright, so OpenAI, who is famous for ChatGPT, are now stepping into the search engine game with a very creatively named, I must say, Search GPT. And it's supposed to be like a search engine which is like ChatGPT but on steroids. So let's start by talking what exactly Search GPT would do. It's designed to give you quick answers. So it starts with a large text box saying, what are you looking for? Instead of just providing a list of links, it would give you the answer to certain questions. Like if you search what's the best budget smartphone of 2024, it would summarize the answers for you. Second is real-time information from sources. And this is one of the major differences between SearchGPT and ChatGPT. It has up-to-date information from the web with clear links to relevant sources. So ChatGPT, as you know, has data up till a particular date, but SearchGPT has real-time web data, and it's also going to provide citations from where it takes the data that it's showing you, which is a bit of transparency that it'll give you. So the third is you can search in a more natural, intuitive way. It's going to maintain the similar style which made ChatGPT as big as it was, is that you can use conversational style to search for things, where you can use human language, you don't have to add specific keywords, and it will give you even the option to add follow-up questions to what you're searching. So it maintains that from ChatGPT. Also, it said that it would provide visual results for richer understanding. It gives visual responses with images and videos in easy to understand formats. So as I can see from the example, it's going to give you graphs or pictures, or I guess AI generated pictures as well. They haven't mentioned much more on the website here. What makes SearchGPT so special, right? Why could it be taking down Google? Let's start with the differences between a normal Google search and what a SearchGPT search would be. So first of all, a Google search is a keyword-based search where it searches for the keywords that you enter in the search box and then brings up the links or images that you're asking for. While this is more of a conversational way to ask your questions, where you put human-like language in. SearchGPT will provide you with direct answers rather than a list of links, which is what Google does now when you search for something on Google. So like I said, Google does keyword matching, while this would probably do more AI-powered understanding of what is actually asked for, where it will translate your language into probably keywords or metrics that it'll search for. With SearchGPT, you have the option to ask follow-up questions and maintain that same context over a series of questions that you're asking it, while Google, it's just that one search. If you search for something else later, it doesn't have memory of what you searched for before. It doesn't give you answers based on what you searched for before. SearchGPT, they say that they're going to give more up-to-date information when you search, while Google just scrolls the whole web for any data that matches your searches. A lot of you might be saying, Wayne, but you haven't seen the Google beta feature, which is AI overviews. Well, for those of you who don't know, you can actually enable AI overviews on Google. So if you go to Google and you find Search Labs, you can actually test there under AI experiment. You have the option to test AI overviews. So a lot of you might be saying, what is the difference between AI overviews and SearchGPT? So let me give you a quick run through on that. So first of all, they are similar in a small way, where SearchGPT and AI overviews would give you AI-powered sort of summary of what your top articles are, and both give you kind of direct answers, which is like a quick answer to what you're searching for. There are multiple differences between the two, so let's talk about those. So SearchGPT will have clear and prominent citations when you search for something. AI overviews do give citations, but it's still speculation here, but SearchGPT might be giving better citations than what are currently present for AI overviews. SearchGPT allows the conversational style where you can ask follow-up questions. The AI overviews doesn't always offer that, so it's limited in that way. As you see in SearchGPT, they mention that it's going to draw data from a lot of places, possibly even multimedia, which is not present in AI overviews, where it just gives you links where you can explore further. SearchGPT claims that they would provide publishers with control over how their content is being used. if that is the case, then that would be quite a good mix of giving people the power to let their content be available on Search GPT. With AI overviews, there's less transparency on how that is done. Both tools are still evolving, so there could be an overlap in the future, but as of now, there are those differences where Search GPT seems to be promising at least slightly superior outcomes. Maybe some of you are still confused as to what the difference between ChatGPT and SearchGPT would be. ChatGPT is mainly focused on conversational AI for generating text responses, while SearchGPT would be providing direct answers from sources that are present on the internet. ChatGPT has outdated information which is not probably relevant currently, while SearchGPT will have the latest information from the web. So ChatGPT is mainly suitable for creative writing, brainstorming, drafting emails, other open-ended tasks, while SearchGPT would be more for fact-finding, research and tasks requiring up-to-date information. There is talk that they would incorporate SearchGPT into ChatGPT to make searching real-time information better in the future as well. So that is something to look forward to once this is out. So now many of you who use a lot of these AI tools might have heard of Perplexity, and you all may be asking what's the difference between them two, because Perplexity is also an AI-powered search tool. It also has a conversational interface, and it also has source attribution and is used for getting information, right? So if you're looking for quick answers to everyday information, most probably SearchGPT is what you would need, which is basically what you use Google for now, with just like random questions throughout the day. While Perplexity is more when you want in-depth information, and it will require certain access to scholarly articles because it does a lot of research paper based answering. So currently SearchGPT is in its prototype phase where a few people are able to test it and give feedback. It's probably hinted that it's likely to happen at the end of 2024. OpenAI has not provided any specific timelines, but you can go to their website and test it out if you're one of the lucky few to get access. Let's talk about the main topic, which is whether SearchGPT would be replacing Google. That's a tough question to answer right now. It does have potential for sure, but we have to remember when it comes to AI, it's still a relatively new tool, and all of us know of hallucinations in AI. AI models can still spread misinformation, and you've always got to fact check it currently. But looking ahead, the future of AI is quite uncertain and exciting at the same time. When we watched the first Iron Man in theaters, we thought his assistant was just a sci-fi concept.
I am Jarvis, a virtual artificial intelligence.
We are almost at the stage where we all have this personal assistant which can answer any of our queries. Will Search GPT dethrone Google? Maybe, maybe not. What's clear is definitely AI is changing how we interact with the world. So should you ditch Google and jump into Search GPT bandwagon as soon as you can? It's tempting, especially with the hype. But remember, it's still in its infancy. It's like choosing between a tried and tested classic and the new kid on the block. Sometimes the new kid has all the cool tricks, but the classic never lets you down. So thank you for tuning in to today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. So Sam Altman, who's the founder of OpenAI, actually ran an experiment on universal basic income. If you want to learn more about that, you can check out my previous video on that. And if you enjoyed today's video, please leave a like, please subscribe. It's free for you and it's a big deal to me, so please go ahead and do it. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.